We're playing Total Tonys.
Okay, good. That's why I put Frankie in my thing. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's been so long.
I just show up.
Frankie, you missed some stuff. You missed some stuff.
Yeah, I feel in general like I miss a lot of things. I'm very busy, you know. I'm trying to work my job, trying to put some food on this table. Sausages aren't gonna buy themselves.
Yeah, I mean, you've been missed. I mean, it ain't no dig, but you know, like Miggy's got a thing going on with his Sky Daddy. You know, it looks like we might be shopping for a new Sky Daddy for Miggy, because might have been some false advertising from Yig of like being you know, not cool with everybody. You know, Miggy's been doing Miggy of like trying to take care of everybody, and they were like, "Hey, you need to be prejudiced," and Miggy's like, "Nah," and then Sky Daddy was like, "Okay, so you ain't got powers no more." So, yeah.
I mean, I always knew there was something wrong with him, but I didn't think he was adopted, and he got to find a whole other daddy. That's a lot. There's a lot going into this.
Yeah.
A lot of ins, a lot of outs.
Definitely some what have yous. That is not the screen I'm supposed to be looking at.
Oh, what did I miss? Oh, it's good to see everybody.
It's good to see you guys.
Yeah, likewise.
There's a battle that like I'm not a part of. I'm like, oh, I'm not supposed to be looking at that screen.
What in the animated Avatar is going on here?
Oh, that was the final encounter of the Tuesday party going up against the Plague Druid or the Spore Druid. I had a whole complicated, complex encounter set up where I wanted them to take down the standing stones that were that were creating a gateway between the plane of decay and the material plane, and instead they just decided to nuke the druid. That when the moment that they saw him, and I was like, you know what, that's valid too. So they burned that guy down and beat the encounter. So I was like,
the D party chose violence.
Oh no! I mean that like it was going to be violent no matter what, but they chose like murder as opposed to just destruction of property. You know,
I'm shocked and appalled that such a thing could happen.
They were also very upset because one of their PCs had died in the encounter before, and they were feeling very raw about it. So they decided to choose violence and mayhem as retribution. And you know, I definitely gave it to them. They had a good time. They had a good time. So that group, I'm not going to meet with them again until mid-January. But they're
murder away your feelings. Then, like, what can you murder away?
Yeah.
Oh Lord. This is why adventurers should never be psychiatrists. So, or maybe they should be.
I had a buddy.
Wouldn't make any money because you'd solve everyone's problems on the first try.
Life sucks.
Yeah.
Here's a helmet. Like, get in that dungeon. Like, swing T don't have daddy issues anymore. It's fine.
Oh, that's fucked up. All right, I love it. Oh, and we just lost our viewers. Yeah, like literally the count plummeted to 0 the second you like right after you said that. It's like, oh, I think that hit home for somebody.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was kidding.
Well, you know what? Fuck them if they can't take a joke. So.
I mean, I'm sort of kidding.
Anyway, I'm just gonna.
I mean, you know, you're not wrong. That's the thing. So
I'm gonna have to grow a beard to go back into disguise.
It feels like that's like the backstory of every fighter, right?
Because seriously, who in their right mind would willingly join the military? That you know that. Oh wait, sorry, Anton. Yeah.
How many more enemies can we make tonight? Let's see. So far, we've insulted the military. I made a joke about being adopted. What else we go for? Like, let's keep it going, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, you're fucking popping off, and Matt here is catching strays. It's like, what the hell did he do? So, oh, geez. So you know, it's funny though. Like bagging on military and emotional issues. So my this actually is relevant though. Let me get to this real quick. I swear that classic setup actually had a purpose. Oh, Anton, you're about 2 shades of purple. That's amazing. So I'm directing a very diehard Christmas right now. We just opened last week, closed this weekend. It's a really, really short run. My John McClane, true to life or true to the character, is actually a former Marine. And this guy, 29, he's amazing. His name's Ryan Warnier, and I think that y'all should note that name down because this guy's going to go places. He's amazing. But he shows up the night before our preview. Okay, so final closed dress rehearsal. He comes in. He's moving slow, and I'm like, oh god, what's going on? And he gets talking to everybody. He's hanging out a little bit. Then he pulls me aside. He's like, hey, Greg, can we just like take it kind of easy tonight? And I'm like, why? And he's like, well, I got hit by a car. And I was like,
gosh dang it.
When? And he's like, oh, about an hour ago. And I was just like, what? And he's like, yeah, no, I'm like, well, did you go to the rehearsal? Did you go to the hospital? He's like, no, I didn't go to the hospital. I was going to go after rehearsal. I'm like, I appreciate the commitment, but he's like, no, man, no. Back in the Corps, this is, like you didn't matter if you were blown up, if you were dead, you just rubbed some dirt on it and you just kept going, and I'm just like, this isn't the Corps, man.
I presume your stage manager kissed him full on the mouth after this.
I mean,
like, yes, I had a stage manager before tell me this exact scenario. If you got hit by a car and you're going to be late for rehearsal,
yeah,
you need to call somebody and let me know.
I mean,
that's the first thing. Call me first, then call the hospital.
I mean, big respect because he showed up on time and ready to work. Okay, he was on time. He was ready to work. He was like, "Can we just go slow?" And I'm like, "Get to the fucking VA." And he's like, no, we gotta, it's the last. I'm like, the show's fine. The show's gonna be.
He's
great.
waiting for the VA. You won't see him for a month.
I know. I mean, facts. I mean, poor guy was there till like 1 o'clock in the morning. But he, so I was like, no, we're scrapping rehearsal tonight. You guys are gonna be fine. Just go get checked out. He got mad at me. Being like, no, I'm not gonna be the one that ruins this. And I'm just like, fucking. Like, no, okay, Rambo. Like, don't be a dumbass.
He cannot be the reason the group is held up.
Yeah, precisely. And he was absolutely flat out refusing to do that. And I was just like, look, you guys are going to be great. I basically had to argue with him but finally, eventually told him, I literally just turned around and told everybody else that rehearsal was canceled that night. We were just where the run was canceled that night, we were just going to run a couple of trouble spots and I was sending his ass to the medic. And, so, he's like, okay, fine. He said he called his girlfriend to pick him up and take him to the VA. And she was already like halfway to the theater, like, because he had called her like a few minutes before he got there going like, oh yeah, so this just happened. And she's like, are you fucking serious? And he's like, yeah, no, it's fine. And she's like, it's not fine. He's like, well, I'm doing rehearsal and then I'm going to go. And she's like, God damn it. So she shows up and takes him. And within an hour, he's texting us pictures of him like in the waiting room in a freaking neck brace and everything else. And we're just like, oh God. He was remarkably, he was fine. He lucked out. It was somebody, he was walking across the street and somebody turned without looking and turned right into him. And he basically got hit on his side and has proceeded to do the show 5 nights in a row. And is still walking at the end of it, which if you know this show, that is a feat. So big respect to Mr. Ryan Warnier for not throwing in the towel here, and also big respect for him showing up and being ready to work, and even bigger respect for him listening to me and going and getting checked out and getting that clean bill of health and saving Christmas. John McClane style.
And an even bigger shout out to him for actually putting broken glass into his feet every day. Like that's for the run. That's amazing.
Oh, not only that, he eats the broken glass. I mean, like I know. Dude.
I mean, that has nothing to do with the show. That's just because he was.
No, he washes it down with crayons. It's great, So, no, but like, yeah, dude. I get that. Never say die. Like, just fuck your feelings. Just get it done mentality. And big respect. But Jesus Christ, this is not This ain't boot camp, you know? It's nonprofit theater in LA, and I got big respect, but at the same time, take care of yourselves. So, anyhow, Die Hard closes this weekend. We're running Thursday to Sunday. You should check it out. We have a few seats left. We've had, and we're about to sell out. Yeah, there is that. So if you want to get them quick. It's dope as hell. I'm incredibly proud of it. We have some reviews coming out. They'll probably come out too late to be useful because, the press in this town's useless. But a lot of people are saying a lot of wonderful things about it. You can check it out on our website. But that's neither here nor there. We're here for D&D night. It's my night off, and I'm running a fucking game, and this is like, life is good right now. So I have missed all of your faces so much.
That's why I shaved. I shaved just for you.
Oh, baby. Thank you. Oh, you're so cute with your baby face. Does your wife even recognize you?
Well, I certainly didn't recognize me. I only did this because I had to show up and play Santa Claus. And when I first roll into the thing, people are like, why did they send us such a young Santa? And I was like, after the beard, like, it's fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
And I still had old ladies be like, you're the youngest Santa I've ever seen. And I was like, well, I'm almost 2,000 years old, so everyone looks young to me. Oh,
there you go. Smart man. Spin it back around on him. I love it. So anyhow, enough of shooting the shit here. Oh, Nash Davis, thank you so much for joining us on Twitch tonight. Appreciate you tuning in. Sorry I didn't notice you in the chat until now. Too busy discussing overzealous actors. But thank you for joining us, and I see we got a few other folks tuning in as well. Thank you all so much for joining us. I promise we actually do play D&D on this channel in these sessions, allegedly.
And sorry that I've just revealed to you that yes, I am Santa Claus.
For money, yes.
For money,
yeah. Alrighty, my wife is heading out. She's going down to the theater to let in a rental tonight. They get to use
You're
my.
cool when everybody likes you.
Yeah. I'll definitely remind her of that fact later.
You'll see it on the stream. She watches this show, right?
Yeah, every episode. She's like, "What is this nerd shit happening in my living room?" She is like the anti-D. I can't get her to sit at a table with me. She doesn't want to. She doesn't like talking in funny voices with her friends. I'm like, this is like the greatest, fun ever, and she's like, nope, I don't like fun, like for real. Yeah. So anyhow. She's already out of the apartment, so I could say that safely. Anyhow, I'm tap dancing right now because I'm trying to find where the hell that map is that I had set up for us last week, and it's like they're all labeled, map 1, map 6, map, and it's just I need to get in here and clean up my account because Jesus Christ, I can't find anything. Yeah, no, we don't sound like that normally. So yeah. What the hell happened 2 weeks ago, guys? Who wants to fill everybody else in? And then, Seth, you want to do the recap?
You got it. So I rolled up into the Long Beach Hyatt. That's all I got.
Ah, there you go. All right, that's how. What is this? House forum? All of a sudden.
What did you think I was doing at the Long Beach Hyatt?
I don't know. Nothing good ever happens at the Long Beach Hyatt.
So there's Weez was.
I don't want to be a part of this.
There was a festival. There was a festival going on, and we just recently had Hearn the Hunter help us get the two guys back, body swap back into their own bodies, and there was a festival going on, and no one was really paying a lot of attention. What's that?
It was the festival to earn.
Yeah, for Hearn. And but they weren't really like doing like what they were supposed to be doing. They were kind of breezing over stuff. And we figured since Hearn had just done us a solid, we should go to the temple and basically give a little respect. And on the way out there, some of Miggy's compatriots from the Church of Saint Yig, they was following us, and we doubled back and we confronted them, and they were like, "Miggy, you gotta be less tolerant," and he was like, "Nah." And so then his Sky Daddy cut him off, and we were out there. We did a nice little ritual. Actually, I think he got cut off after he did a nice little ritual at Hearn the Hunter, and we found this sigil that was carved into like this side, this kind of scar on the land where where some bad stuff had come through from our previous fight, and we got a bad feeling. We went to try and track down there were a bunch of hunters that went out from the village to be like the honorary hunters for this festival, and we were like, we should go and try and like catch up with them, and Miggy started having visions of basically these some of the hunters getting jacked up by this giant bird, and we found some evidence of it, and then we kept trying to trek towards where we thought the bird was, and then we got into a fight with a rot troll and nearly all died, and figured, you know what, it's probably time that we head back towards town because Miggy ain't got no Sky Daddy juice, and the rest of us are pretty banged up. So, did I miss anything, guys?
Just the phrasing of
I
Sky
think that
Daddy
covers
juice.
it.
That was the only part that I think you missed.
I mean, that's the thing.
Aren't you glad I'm back, guys? Just talking all the time in ways that nobody wants.
I'm not saying we missed it as much as like he said it and we didn't want him to say that. So,
It's all good.
Hi, friends.
I've missed you. Oh boy. Well, I think that about covers it. So so you guys are headed back to town, and you have mostly just to get back on the trail of the hunting party that had gone missing, and in doing so, you have run into your brother, Frankie, who you hadn't seen in a minute. Let's see. I got Kassan, I got Tony, I got Miggy, I got which one is this one?
Frankie's just out on the road by himself at night, chilling.
Hey,
Sounds like
I was just out on the road
Frankie to
here
me.
by myself, chilling.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you
What
guys.
could possibly go wrong?
Well, yeah, you get back to town, and as you are cutting through town to pick up on the path of the hunting party, you do run into Frankie outside the tavern.
That's a really good question, Kassan. Because I think there could be a lot.
Yeah.
Could be a lot of what?
Well, like what could go wrong? I mean,
Oh yeah.
if you ever sit there and think about it, it could be a lot. A lot could go wrong.
Like a rock troll, for instance. That's something.
Oh my God, that rot troll was
It
wrong.
did go wrong.
Oh,
So then DM, have we so we haven't taken our long rest yet? Is that
You
what's
have
going
not.
on? We get-
My question is do you guys want to journey out into the night, or do you want to wait until morning?
we're gonna have to.
I'd like
I
to.
thought we were
I think we gotta
recouping
wait.
because
Oh,
we need that rest action.
Yeah.
Miggy's spell
Well, got
slots
tapped
on his
out.
nuclear war.
I think we got to figure out whether we can fix this, clerical error that's going on right now with Miggy's magic.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys what do you guys want to do about that?
I want to give Paul compliments for saying clerical error.
Yes, that
I
is.
think we should tell Frankie what happened, and then Frankie can go talk to the clerics at the Church of St. Yig and get that sorted out real quick.
It's fine. Don't. I just
Why
made
not?
a mistake.
Well, I think we got to tell everybody what's going on. So that people pretty much been grabbed by a giant bird. Did we bring back a feather? Did we have any? Did we? I'm trying to remember. Did we?
You actually did run across a feather that was literally 6 feet long,
That's
and
right.
it was
We also-
black and white, kind of almost like a zebra pattern on it. Yeah.
And actually, we had the helmet of the ghillie suit guy.
Oh,
Was that of
One of the.
Valoron?
Yeah, you do have Valoron's ghillie helmet. Yes.
So who's how close is that? We got to tell the head honchos, etc. Kind of what's going on.
So you get back. It's what is the order of operation here? Because I hear three separate priorities. I hear taking your long rest. I hear talking to the Church of Saint Yig and getting all up in their grill about Miggy, and then I hear going and dealing and informing the heads of the village about the missing and potentially kidnapped hunting party.
Probably the reverse of how you just listed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, we should tell important people, and then we should just go rest up and try to heal what we can. And then we should go, not waste any time trying to fix my mistake, and just go save people who are needed if we can.
Well, Mickey, I gotta ask. I think we gotta figure out whether this guy deserves you on his team anymore, whether
For real.
or whether whether you should be on a different team. Because
I don't want to talk about it.
well, I want to talk about it. I'm pretty upset on your behalf. This is
I go into my shell.
Okay.
Frankie, what are we doing here, buddy? What are we gonna do about
Sorry,
Mickey?
I was not clear that I was actually here, so I was like, I can't say anything. You need to be quiet.
Oh no, you're here.
I think at this point it's pretty safe to assume that you have heard your brothers coming out of the forest, and
you know you can't pressure him like that. Look at him; he's gone to shell now. We're gonna have to drag him.
Tony, do you know if those clerics could have been involved in this, or is it just come straight from the source, something like that?
Let me see here. Let me check my arcana.
It could be a total waste of our time to go talk to those. I mean, they're not going to be very interested in helping us unless Miggy's going to get in line with what they want, and he clearly doesn't want to do that.
Arcana is not going to help you on this. This would have to be a religion. This would have to be a religion check,
which he's also better at.
Well, it's a good thing I have a negative
instead of a 19 to 16.
Yeah, there it is.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
10.
You can't, Tony. I could tell you this.
Yeah.
You can't think of a way that a high priest can cut off someone's access to divine magics of somebody's god. You don't know of any way to do that, but you do know of capricious deities that will withhold their gifts from the any faithful that fall out of line.
Yeah, so I reiterate that to the party.
Okay, well, I just got one question then.
Yeah.
What does capricious mean?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's kind of like a salad. It's got a lot of, mozzarella. No.
Oh, my God.
That's what caprese. Capricious, basically, those like highfalutin types back home who are like, they can never decide what kind of drink they want and and what kind of music they want to listen to. And like they go from like having a great time to like being an absolute stick in the mud at the party. The kind of nemesis to Vicky of like, the not potty people, the sometimes potty people, sometimes potty pooper people. Yeah, that's capricious.
Okay, no. I get it for sure. Because like a caprese is good cold, right? But you heat it up too much and it gets ruined. And that's what it is. His god has gotten too hot and he's lost his cool and he's all ruined.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like he's like a burnt za. He's like,
Why did you just say that? Just using all these big words and whatnot.
I don't know. It's like, I mean.
Well, I certainly learned a whole lot about Pete today. I'll tell you that. But that's a whole metagaming thing. I'll talk about that on the break. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, you get the feeling that this isn't coming from his immediate higher ups in the church. That if someone was going to cut off access to his divine magics, that it was going to be probable source. He's no longer, in their eyes, deemed worthy of the gifts.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my. I think I got rope. Pretty sure I got rope. Double checking.
Yeah.
Like usually we do.
If
right?
you don't have rope, you have enough credit for rope. Trust me, you guys
So-
have.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
get a little lasso going around Miggy's shell here, so that way he can stay in shell, but I can drag him. He's done this. It happens sometimes. Okay.
We do a little knot. We do a little quick tie. You put him, backpack him.
So that way, like we can continue to have this conversation, but while it's mobile.
Yeah.
And look, there comes a time where you have to realize whether the values of some ancient being who does not live our lives should really override the values of those here who are living our lives.
Yeah.
And maybe that's a hard thing for Miggy because he's put so much into it, I mean, he gets very invested.
That's true.
You
Right,
remember
you
that?
were such a philosophical guy.
Well, no, you remember that time that Miggy went and put all of his money into the graveyard. Everybody's throwing all kinds of stuff into it. They were saying, "Oh, well, we're gonna revitalize this. We're gonna make the crypt better." And he put all of his money into Crypt O, and he was so upset when that turned out to be a huge scam.
I remember that.
I gotta, yeah. All
There
right.
was a particular like dog statue, big, that he got. We went big for. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
it was a really dodgy scheme, I would say.
Yeah.
But he was all in on that. He that's what he always does. He goes all in, and that's something you gotta love about Miggy. It's frustrating as anything, right? But you gotta love that about him because like he goes all in on his family too, right? He's all in on us, and so what we gotta do right now, I get it. I totally understand right now, Tony. You are all in on him. I'm all in on him. Kassan, are you all in on him?
I'm all in.
That's why you're family, and I know that Vicky's all in.
All in.
So right now, if Yig has got a problem with Miggy, then he's got a problem with the Turtle Tonys.
Yes, right. I'm doing a history check. I'm wondering whether there's ever been any sort of divine Turtle Tonys, some sainted, ancient Mama Turtle Tony sort of cleric, etc., who goes around helping people.
man.
Like the yeah.
oh
Saint-
boy.
Saint Maria de Turtle Tony.
Hold on. Let me. You're gonna make me improv this right now, you son of a bitch.
I'm just
I don't know. I improvised that stupid Crypt O joke. I think you're on the hook for it now.
Yeah. Oh god. Don't tell me I have to start organizing rug pulls as adventure modules now. Let me see. Let me see. Matter of fact, give me a history check on that.
It's a 20.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, you know what? You actually do think back, and you do remember that there was a Saint Leonardo the Turtle Tony, and he was he is a sainted. He's a godfather. He's a godfather of the family. Matter of fact, he's the godfather to your father's father's father. So he's the great grand godfather, and he was a man of the gods, not Saint Yig. He actually worshipped an older turtle deity, and was known to be a chosen of said turtle deity. Miggy is actually very unique in the sense that he is someone who has fallen in with the futurists, whereas even in the past, your family has traditionally held to the old ways. Or actually, I shouldn't say the old ways, because the old ways here are different than the old ways from where you guys are from. All right. So you have the turtle, the turtle deities and the turtle pantheon, and sainted Leonardo, the Turtle Tony. Quite the hero in a half shell, I might add. He was he was a cleric of the old gods, or what would be considered the old gods. And yeah, Miggy somehow fell in with the folks of Saint Yig, a new intrusive, dare I say, colonizing faith, disrupting the local, disrupting local traditions, and kind of fell in with them pretty hard. And now, now the turtles have come home to shell. So, didn't quite work. The chickens have come home to roost. Who knows? I don't care. Yeah.
Listen, if you know all about this turtle deity, like, why are you just bringing this up now? He's never going to listen to us. You've already pressured him. I'm just going to yell at him, just generally speaking. Vicky, I don't
know if he remembers the stories. I mean, he went away to boarding school, right? I mean, like, he went away for a while, and, like, he was there, and he came back, and he was all about Yig. So I think, he might be just kind of learning his lesson the hard way. Of
it's like the young actor that goes out to Hollywood and goes in with the Scientologists, So yeah, he came back and it's just like, what is this white Red Cross white tabard bullshit? Yeah, what? Yeah, it's very strange.
Have we gotten to the village leader's house by this point with our loud talking?
No, you guys, as far as I'm concerned, you guys were still in the town square having a very, very loud conversation. And you can give me a round of perception checks if you'd like.
Nope.
Look, Tony's never going to listen to us right now, and when he's like this, the only way to talk to him is if you go shell to shell. Vicky, do you think you could go shell to shell with Miggy and just tell him a little bit about this turtle deity?
There's a bird over there.
Good night, Dash. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, Nash.
Night, Dash.
With a perception of 1, I see a bird landing on a tree.
Oh my god, yeah. It happens to be a gigantic bird with huge claws and 6 long feathers. No.
Here we go.
Yeah. I will say this. Paul, as you search your memories, you actually do realize that Saint Leonardo the Tortoni worshipped what was a cleric of Uta, the sun god, in the turtle culture.
The sun god.
Uta, the sun
the sun's
god.
real. So it's like when people are like, I believe in the sun. It's real. It's up there.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Like, I would believe more in like a sky daddy I can see. But that's just me. I don't know much about religion. So
you hear that, Miggy? I don't know. People just out here talking. Who knows whether or not you're listening at this exact moment. But Vicky, who is not one who is blessed with belief, says that the power of the sun is such that even she believes in it. I don't know what to say about that.
It's true. It's something you can feel. It's tangible. It warms you. I would believe in the sun.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
All right. Kassan, with a 13, after a couple of minutes, you do realize that your conversation is carrying, and you do see... You do notice that you have gotten a couple of folks that have stopped their conversations elsewhere and have turned and kind of just are watching. A couple of folks up on the tavern porch, and a pair of eyes, or actually 2 pairs of eyes, watching you from the front steps of the church.
Just disembodied eyes, or are these the same chuckle?
Oh no,
it's
the
marshes.
It's Gamdar and Celia. Yeah, and they're
What sort of
watching.
Expressions they got on their face.
Concern. They're not smug. They're worried about their brother in faith. They are. Right. I mean that is the impression that you're getting looking at them right now. So.
All right. Well, Frankie, Tony, we're kind of involving the town in Miggy's little situation here. We might want to bring it down a bit or take it elsewhere.
Well, we got the rope.
Yeah, we got the rope. We're walking here. What?
You want to walk or you want to be dragged? All right, I guess he's being dragged.
He's being backpacked.
So he doesn't have to worry about it. He doesn't have to talk about it. We're out here talking. If he absorbs something from our conversation, then that's fine, right? That's his business.
Yeah.
But we don't need to bother him with convincing him.
Can you hear what's going on when you're inside your shell? Is it like muffled or?
Oh, he hears.
Yeah.
He knows.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Just he got me thinking about what it's like to have a shell, since he got to, kind of spiritually experience what it's like not having a shell.
Oh, gotcha.
Kind of curious what that feels like. Yeah.
So people are paying attention. Are we near where the important people are?
I would. They're probably about 100 feet off. You're more towards the front of the early grave, and they're across the common, but you're not subtle. I mean, I know this is a shock to the total Tonys, but y'all ain't subtle. So, yeah. You guys,
right,
you guys know how to draw some attention,
Yeah.
So,
I'm just gonna dash over to the early grave, and is the innkeeper behind the bar?
Oh, Bolo, yeah, Bolo is behind the bar as usual.
And I'm just gonna yell like, "Hey, I'm on my way to the important people, the mayor, etc. But everyone, be careful. There's a giant bird with 6-foot feathers that I think took some of the adventurers. That's dangerous out there." I hold up Valoran's helmet. We think they snatched the hunting party. So be careful when you're going around.
And you're just announcing this to the bar?
Yep, and I dash back out.
Okay, so yeah, everybody stopped. Actually, give me a performance check with advantage, because you have a giant fucking feather that is sure to draw attention.
Ooh. Okay.
19.
So
you actually do command the room.
Nat 20 minus 1. Yeah.
So nat 20 minus 1. You actually do manage to command the room and get everybody's attention for about 30 seconds. You drop your message, and then you just peace out. And as you're exiting, it takes about a beat, but you suddenly hear like an explosion of "what the hell" and all this noise and commotion. And after a moment or two, Bolo actually comes hobbling out the front door going, Tony!
Yeah.
The hell are you talking about?
We're trying to let people know to be careful.
There's a giant bird out attacking people. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, but as far as Miggy saw, he's having vision. We haven't seen it. We only saw, this giant feather and signs of struggle. And we're trying to get to the bottom of it, but we're worried about people's safety. We want people not be caught unawares.
Right. Okay. Somebody's got to tell Hendon, and that's not going to go over well. That's his son. His son is with the hunting party. It's his first hunt. You guys know what's going on. You're going to have to go do this.
Yeah.
A son sounds like a younger person.
Yes, not me.
This isn't that. This isn't the Baron's. Which son? Who?
No. You're thinking of Kel. You're thinking of Kel Ironguard. He's the Viscount. The Viscount is not with the hunting party. The Viscount is the son of the Duke, and really couldn't be bothered with most of this. No, the hunting party was 4 members. Just to recap for everybody who may not have watched our last episode 2 weeks ago, the hunting party was 4 members. There was Valoran, the local Fletcher, runs the Fletcher and Bowery shop. Basically, elven archer extraordinaire and hunter extraordinaire, knows how to weave spider silk into incredibly useful and potentially magical items. There were the 2 twins from the mountains. Nobody really got their names, and it seems like, Miggy, from what you saw, you actually did witness the events and the goings-on of all this through their vision. Which, by the way, give me a religion check real quick.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, Miggy, you rolling that? Oh, there you go. 12. All right. Yeah. You actually do recognize that when you were seeing through their eyes and you saw the runes or the runes and the other symbols painted on their arms. You do recognize one of them as a symbol of Sylvanas the Green Man. So, out of all of the old nature deities, these guys followed the nature deity. Yeah. So very interesting. It's not normally a thing for you to experience something through the eyes of someone of another faith. That normally doesn't happen. Not spontaneously. Now, and of course, the fourth member of the hunting party was the son of Hendon the Miller. And he he had just come of age, and this was like his first big honor within the community, was to join the hunting party and take part in the ceremonial hunt. This is Tamsin. Tamsin, and he is the youngest of the group, barely in his teens, and has the least experience of all. Now you know Hendon. You actually walked the Barrows. You actually walked the moors with him one night on a night patrol to help fend off undead one night when everything was particularly active, and so you are familiar with this man.
That guy was hardcore.
Yeah,
I remember that night.
Yeah, he doesn't fuck around, and he also, I might add, was the one that you ran into at the Shrine to Hearn.
Well.
The first time you ever visited the place, he was there. So, now if you guys are sorry, so you do that. You go in there and drop the info bomb. Everybody comes out. It's raucous. And there's all kinds of chatter, and there's talk of sending out a search party now, and people are worried about what about the dead walking? You can't go out at night. It's a suicide mission. Where's Lord Krothos? What are we going to do? People are calling for the Church of St. Yig to assemble and supply a party to go, because you have to remember that this town is mostly converted to Yig at this point. People are, it's great chaos. And, before long, Hendon actually does arrive on the scene, having heard all the commotion in the square. What's going on, friends? What news? Has something happened?
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't know everything that happened yet, but we're really worried. We're really worried about your son. I hold up the giant feather. We were out there trying to track and see where they were to kind of follow up and help them out on the goings on of the festival, and Miggy had some visions of them being taken by a giant bird, and then we saw signs of struggle. I've got Valoron's helmet here, and we this giant 6-foot feather from some sort of giant bird, and we're just really worried. We want to make sure people aren't caught unawares, and
somebody cries out, "You said they were all slaughtered! You said there was bones and blood everywhere."
Who said that?
Who said that?
Well, you did. When you came in, you said everybody that you had found bodies and remains. And Hendon just pales at this point. Like a bad game of telephone, the situation's already exacerbated itself exponentially.
Well, crap.
Yeah.
Usually I like gossip, but not like this.
Yeah, people are starting to look around, and you could tell that people are starting to get angry, being like, "Well, where are they? Who's going to go look for them?" Well, I'll do it if somebody pays me. You're going to demand money right now in a situation like this. I always demand money in every situation. That's why nobody works with you. And you can actually just hear like the crowd getting restless, and everybody's been stirred up a lot by this proclamation.
Right.
So,
well, I think we need to go out at first light. I think it's pretty dangerous right now. We ran into a rock troll on the way out. We can't help nobody if we get ourselves killed. So be careful. Anyone who's going out, we're going out at first light.
yeah.
What was that?
You actually hear somebody like when you say go out at first light because it's too dangerous. You hear somebody often towards the back of the crowd call you a coward.
Ah,
yeah.
I'm spent. We've already been fighting. If you want to go out, I can't stop you. You all free people. We brought you the information, and that's what we did.
But we will help and try to find this kid.
Hendon walks directly up to you, Tony, and gets right up in your grill, and he says, "What the hell is going on? Is my son dead?"
We don't know.
What do you know? Why are you stirring everybody up? What is going on here?
We know that there's a giant-ass bird that's taking at least some of them. We know that Valoran wouldn't have left his helmet behind. We saw signs of struggle. And we know there's something big afoot. And we don't want people wandering around not knowing they're at risk.
So you suggest then?
We need to get a nice rest so that we can actually do anything. As you can see, we're pretty busted up right now. We nearly all got killed by a rot troll out there when we were searching for the party. We saw the signs. We went off searching for your son in the party, and we came across a rot troll and barely did him in before we needed to head back because it was clear it was getting way too. We couldn't do him any good. Dead. We need to get the information back to people who might be able to do something. So.
Okay. So what's the plan?
Our plan is to rest so we have our powers back, and we're leaving at first light, heading back in the direction that we tracked the bird flying.
What direction is that?
I tell him.
Okay. Right. Get your rest.
We can't hear you if you're talking.
You can't hear me?
No, it was me.
Anton.
It's like I popped my head. Why would you tell him that? Look, I
would I tell
come out
what?
of shell. You can't. You can't go alone, and none of those people over there are going to help you or are trustworthy. We're banged up, and if you go at night, you won't find it. No amount of description that we tell you makes you're gonna be able to find it at night. You're just gonna get killed. Also, you're gonna be too emotional to do the right thing, because maybe your son is gone, maybe he's not. I don't know. I couldn't tell. But if you rush off there, you're going to die. And then what good are you going to be for your son or your blacksmithing jobby thing or the rest of your family?
I think we'll be happy to assist you, Hendon. And you turn and you see standing in a phalanx off to the side of you, Brother Othar with Celia and Gamdar on either side, on either shoulder. The Church of St. Ig is prepared to take this quest immediately. We fear not the dark, nor anything that goes bump in the night. We will happily take up this cause and work to rescue one of our faithful.
Oh, good.
And Hendon nods and just says, Yes. I will get my things. We will leave immediately. Very well. Perhaps, Brother Miguel, you should take some time and rest and think about things.
Okay, see, I got a little bit of a dilemma right now because, one, I was not there. I am fine. I am very well rested. I am absolutely ready to kick somebody's ass. Two, you implying what you are implying to Miggy right now says that your ass is the one that needs to be kicked. The problem is, if you go out by yourselves,
What do
you
you
will
think
all
I'm
die.
implying?
You will all die, and that could be the ass kicking that you deserve, but it is probably not the ass kicking that you need. Because if you die, you won't learn nothing. And I don't want to go with you because you suck, but I do want to go with you so that way you don't die and you will learn things.
I'll make this easy for you. We don't need you. And they turn and walk away.
Okay, well, good luck with that then.
I mean, like, am I a terrible person if I let them go off to their deaths after they think that they just, like, walked out on a line?
No, I think you're fine, Frankie. You're fine.
I appreciate you being the moral compass of this group.
You know,
I mean, we can't help people that can't help themselves.
They
You know?
want-
I mean, like,
Oh, that's
if they
true.
want to fuck around, they'll find out, right? That's how it goes.
That is true. That is a central tenet.
That's how
I mean, you can take a
We've
fish to
learned
water,
plenty
but
of
you can't make
times.
it swim, right?
No, you're right. You're right.
Other
You need to
platitudes.
We'll
So,
get out there in the morning, and then we'll
Yeah.
clean up whatever's out there.
Yeah, all right then.
Yep. All right. So they head off. They go back to the church. Hendon runs back to his place. What else do you guys want to do now that the crowd is starting to disperse? Because folks are actually cheering the idea that the Church of St. Yig is going to go out tonight and deal with this.
I'm not going to be sure when they come back in pieces, but
Yeah.
do we need to
I
get
mean-
something to, like, return their bodies?
You're making a lot of assumptions.
I mean, they're bad at things.
You talking about the Yiggies?
Yeah.
I don't say that
I don't know. They got the stuff. Yeah.
they got money and they got supplies. That's two things that or they've got the corner on the divine equipment market within the village. So
Okay.
yeah, scrolls and potions and all that other stuff. Yeah, the shit that you guys got to buy from them, they just have. So that helps. I'm not saying that they're going to be successful. I'm just saying that they're feeling very confident in their chances to go off and handle shit.
Oh,
So
it's very clear that they feel confident.
yeah.
We
No
were
question
very
about that.
confident until that undead rot troll popped its
Yeah.
ugly head
I mean,
out of the swamp.
I mean, I think basically we need a nap and maybe doing a little circle sing along for what's that?
I'm making sure you finish that sentence.
Yeah, like a little
Saying circle too many times. I'm like, please finish
Oh
the
my
sentence.
God. That's, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
little praying to
Penthouse.
Saint Leonardo, be like, hey, little come chat with Miggy. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's all I'm thinking about.
All right. Well, give me a round of perception checks real quick. Jesus God, you
That bud
3,
is still
8,
in that
5. Holy shit, guys, you guys suck. Oh, hey, Miggy with a dirty 20. All right, there you go. Miggy, you notice
There
and
we go.
Frankie too. Frankie, you just finished jaw-jacking with one set of assholes. You're like, all right, where's the other set of assholes we gotta fucking talk to? Where's the lord of the village here? What the fuck? And you're looking about, and that absence is conspicuous. The fact that Lord Kell is not around anywhere, and there's like a disruption going on. And what you don't notice the presence of anything. You notice the absence of the village's leader, de facto leader in name. But Miggy, with your you're kind of like just shaking your head, looking off to the side, and you happen to see a black-clad figure leaning up against the side of a building, trying not to be terribly obvious about being seen. Long, greasy hair, pale white skin, just kind of peering around the side of the tavern and watching everything.
Is it the untrustworthy guy who's a liar? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what does he want?
Well, I mean, it's Alice is the right hand and oh, pardon me. Lord Kell is. I keep saying the wrong one. Kell is the father. Krothos is the son. So, Alice is Krothos's hand, basically his right hand, his assistant, his hand of the Duke, I suppose.
Is he looking at us like
yes,
we should go talk to him?
He is no. He is watching everything, trying to be unobserved.
Oh.
And you happen to spot him.
Oh. I'm just gonna did is this a we should come talk to you or not?
He kind of goes wide-eyed and jerks back and pulls back into the shadows.
So should we meet you back there, or like should I go the other way?
The rest of you guys don't know who the fuck you're
talking
talking to. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to do here. I think he was signaling us, but like the really untrustworthy guy, I don't think he's gonna try and knife us in the dark or nothing. But we should go look.
All right. Who are you talking about, though?
The guy. I don't know his name. He's where's
the guy's in the shadows. Let's go talk to him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the guy. You shouldn't trust him. He like he's a liar and he's obviously up to no good.
Oh, the assistant of the. Okay, yeah, I know who he's talking about.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
You literally said that to his face the last time we were all in a. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys go around the corner of the building, and along the side of the building, you actually do see a figure kind of shuffle, running, stumbling alongside the outside of the tavern, and actually like hits the gap between the tavern and the Lady Perny Ticklebottom's House of Ill Repute, which is the next building behind. Kind of hits like that gap, and you see him bathed in the torchlight. As he kind of looks over his shoulders and it just keeps running away from y'all. At this point, he's given up on stealth.
And he's running from us?
Yeah, running is relative. Jesus Christ, Miggy. Okay, yeah, that hits. Miggy out of nowhere just whips out his bola and thud, slap. All this Blackfell face plants into the fucking dirt. Actually, roll me a D100.
Okay.
I hope he's not about to $1 million baby off a chair.
46. You know what? He misses a pile of horse shit by about that much. If he gotten a 51 or over, I would have given it to you. That was the high-low. So yeah, he hits the ground. Ah!
And then we stroll up to him because I don't think he really understands that he should probably cut himself free or nothing. He probably
he's trying his best to like. What do you want? What do you want? I wasn't doing anything. What?
You're sneaking around being weird and cagey and flighty. And you're obviously up to no good, and you're not trustworthy.
Don't you know who I am?
I know exactly who you are.
Then you know that assaulting me is a crime, and I will have you arrested and executed.
You can't have me anything.
You can't arrest someone because you tripped and fell running like a little girl.
Help! Help! He calls out.
Yeah, we
Nobody
found.
comes running.
Yeah, we found. Hey, yeah, there's this thief we caught in between two houses or something, acting all shady, wearing black.
You do hear a back door to the tavern open, and Bolo comes out with what clearly is like a bag of trash that he goes to put in a compost pile, and he's like, huh. And he chucks the thing on pile on and goes back into the tavern. Carry on. I'm gonna remember this, Bolo.
So you were like, okay, do you have questions? Like what is this? Why are you sneaking around being all creepy and weird?
It is important that that Lord Krothos stay informed of everything going on.
Okay, but
I was merely being his eyes and ears, which is a function of my responsibilities.
Okay. Well, did you know?
So I demand that you untie me now.
I'm not. You're not tied up. There's just bolo wrapped around your legs. If you just undo it.
He starts trying to struggle with it, and just is.
I just break it. Look. What? Oh shit! I don't have mend anymore. Look.
I'll mend it for you.
You're creepy and weird. And if you wanted to know stuff, we weren't keeping it secret. You're the one acting all like you got something to hide, and then you run. You could have just acted like a person, weirdo. This is why I say you're up to no good and untrustworthy, because you're up to no good and you're obviously untrustworthy.
That is. Well, when Lord Krothos hears about this, I would hate to be you.
Okay. Well, tell them that when all those people go out there and die, and he wasn't around to stop it, to use some kind of like wisdom, because the church just wants to own you more. They don't care about those people. They don't even follow Saint Yig. And the fact is, there's a giant bird, and they're going out there, and they're gonna die. Probably not all of them, but there's gonna be a lot of people dead, and they ain't gonna save anybody. And we're gonna go rest up, and we're gonna hit it in daylight, like we're not stupid. I mean, I'm kind of stupid, but that's not the point. We're gonna go do the smart thing, and then we're gonna try and get those kids back. The twins and the little and the blacksmith's son. And the elf guy, Valeron, that we're gonna go try and get them back, whether I got my powers or not. We're gonna go try and get them back, and they just want to do it for glory. We're just gonna do it because it's right. And if your boss wants to be mad about that and execute me, I'll lay my head on the frickin' block for him. And walk away, creepy weirdo. Threaten me. Walk in the back door.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to get Miggy riled up. You're a real big asshole. You know
that?
He stands up with as much dignity he can muster, which is not much in this moment. He dusts himself off and he says, well, thank you for clearing up this situation then. Tread carefully. And he walks right into Lady Perny Ticklebottom's house of ill repute, presumably to report to his master.
Of course, that's where his master is.
Yeah, there is no mayor's house or anything like that here, and when Lord Krothos is in town, this is pretty much where he is found, drunk off his ass.
His office.
Mm-hmm.
He's at the office. Yeah.
Yep, he's at the office. Yep. Doing a lot of paper pushing. Yeah. So,
Gotcha.
yeah, that is, yeah. All right. What do you guys want to do?
Is it
rest up.
time? Yeah.
And before I go to sleep, I'm gonna do a little prayer to Saint Leonardo. Be like, hey, Godfather, you know more of like a magic guy than a cleric guy. But if you ain't too busy, maybe go and talk to Miggy. He's having a rough day. Love you. Yeah, great nephew. Triple D. Smooches.
He'll like
All
this.
right. Give me a performance check with advantage. All right. Yeah. You
Like
kind
you
of
said, he's more of a magic guy, not a cleric guy.
exactly. He's just kind of like, yeah, that's good. That's great. Oh, that shit's gold. All right.
The
and then we're-
Klaatu, Verada,
Necktie. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
That's
Nickel.
Yeah.
Necktie.
So, you guys,
I said it.
yeah, you guys get your rest. Take going ahead and is anybody else doing anything else before you bed down for the night? All right, cool.
No.
You all go to sleep. Miggy, I will say that your sleep is rather restless. You are used to having a connection, and it feels very weird because you want to say your evening devotionals before you go to sleep, but it doesn't feel right. The idea of doing this, like this is not a healthy relationship, between you and your deity here. You know what's in your heart, and you know that the church is very strict, and it has very specific guidelines about what it does and what it does not do. And you can't help but feel like that. In your heart, you know that helping people should be the number one priority. Ostensibly, that is what it is, helping people. But the more you think about it, the more it's about the extermination of undead and the saving of souls more so than the saving of personages. So give me a wisdom saving throw. Yeah. Tonight's the night that your faith dies. Yeah, and you go to bed in the quiet solace, alone. But somehow it feels like a choice that you've made, and you're good with it. And we fade to black. We'll go on ahead and take our break here real quick. Let's come on back in about 10 minutes. So come on back, 8:23, 11:23 for Matt. And we will we'll resume in 10.
Thank you, 10.
Are we getting some of that click-clack music?
Yeah.
You do love the click-clack tracks. That is true. Let me see if I can fire it up for you.
Well, or just so once we go click-clack.
Yeah, because once you go click-clack, you never go back.
True.
Now I'm looking for this music track for him. I really have to pee. I'll be right back.
Would you have? You have a bagel?
Did not.
Alrighty. Anton and Matt, come on back, y'all.
Return.
Greg, you have to cast Find Familiar in order to summon one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How long does Find Familiar take? That's an hour?
1 hour, yeah.
Son of a bitch. Well, there goes the rest of the session. All right. Oh, hey, speaking of Find Familiar.
Thanks for can you grab
Oh,
Oh, dude, her cloak is epic.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Oh, cool.
I believe she got that bookish box, yeah?
Y'all
Bookish box.
y'all just like hang out around your house in Long Beach in cloaks and shit, dude. I gotta roll with y'all.
Yeah, we do.
Jesus, I got like cozy flannel pants and an undershirt. Like that's how I roll, you know.
Yeah.
But that's class right there. Respect.
Elisa has multiple cloaks, including one that I made for her. Sort of. I only half finished it. It still has pins in it. I made it like 7 years ago. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
You still have pins in it after 7 years? Are you trying to kill her? Like
It's just sitting in the box. I haven't finished it.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Cloaks, onesies, all the best things. See,
Heck yeah.
I do have my Chewbacca onesie. I do love that. That is some good shit. I wore that on the on Let's Make a Deal, as a matter of fact. Yeah. Anyhow.
all right.
Alrighty. So we're coming on back. Oh, and you got the za made in a peat oven. Just like some other peat products that I got to sample today. I had to watch myself very carefully, Paulie, because like I have no fucking tolerance and I hadn't eaten all day. So I was like, if I'm gonna drive home after this, I better be real careful.
Little sips.
But you're damn right. I took I drank that whole glass of the $700 stuff. Yeah, that's like $700 a bottle, isn't it?
More.
Something
Keep going.
like how much more are we talking here?
Let me do a quick little
Oh,
search. Let's see what the. Let's see here. The current listed price. I'll take a look, but I generally think you're looking at minimum of 1,500. Minimum if you can find it.
That shit was ambrosia. I'll tell you that. So yeah, just to fill everybody else in, we Paulie invited me out to an event today for his work where we're doing a whiskey tasting paired with at a forge where we got to actually make our own bottle openers, forge our own bottle openers out of steel. So that was dope as hell. And yeah, they passed around a bottle of some incredibly expensive and delicious whiskey, which I don't drink, but I had to take some of that. And I texted a picture of it to a buddy of mine, and all he wrote back to me and said was, "You don't deserve this." You know, I'm like, now I'm kind of like, yeah, I agree. I mean, like, shit, it's kind of lost on me, but it was that was delicious. Thank you so much, Paulie. That was so much fun.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the so that's edition 4. The edition, what is popping up is editions 8 and 9 are between 1,600 and 2,000. That thing is just long gone. So Jim McEwen, the master distiller, who started with Bruichladdich when it came back, that was his last release of that and is considered his best one. So
I can see why. That was smooth as silk.
It's
got a lovely finish on it.
Some old French chateaus. It's a good dram.
Yeah, that was damn good dram. That was lovely. So thank you again. Absolutely. Yeah, and everybody drink Bruichladdich. That's some good shit.
Yeah.
There you go. That's my endorsement. This does not reflect the views of Mastermind Adventures, but the DM can personally certify that Bruichladdich is some good stuff. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back. Morning comes, and it comes relatively quickly. You're up, you're stiff, you're hurting from the misadventures last night. You know that the Church of St. Yig has a several-hour head start on all of y'all, but you have heard hide nor. But you come downstairs and the village has heard hide nor hair of them. nor any indicators of the hunting party. Hunting party was due back this morning at sunrise. They are not here. So now people's worst fears are starting to get confirmed just by lack of evidence, if not actually any tangible evidence. And you can sense that there is a tension in the air. People are starting to panic a little bit. Hendon is gone. Hendon's wife is very upset that now not only is her son potentially gone, but her husband ran off in the middle of the night, to go rescue her son, their son. And they are all too familiar with how dangerous the region is after dark, what with the dead walking. Now, granted, walking around with a bunch of clerics trained specifically to fight undead, there's a little bit of comfort in that, but still, shit goes bump in the night real hard here. So, what do you want to do? What's up, Miggy?
Real quick housekeeping thing. We were all hit hard in the match, in the max HP from the rot troll. Does long rest clear us up, or?
That was necrotic, wasn't it? Yeah. Your max HP is still down.
Okay. Most of us are completely combat ineffective then. Okay.
Yep. I was about to make the joke that I don't make the rules, but I do make the rules. But yeah, that's a hurdle you gotta figure out how you want to clear. I'm trying to remember because that was a spore troll. That was the other plot line.
Last session because I don't have my HP is where it's normally at.
Oh god!
After several revivifies from Miggy previously to old necrotic damage.
Yeah.
I don't recall if I took any hits last session. I don't think that I did.
I'll have to go to the videotape, but let's just say for now you're actually in decent shape. But just for the sake of argument right now. Yeah, I will go to the tape and observe. Yeah, Miggy, you're only at your cap is at 16 right now. Yeah. He got hit pretty hard. Now you do wake up and you do feel, you don't notice it at first, but you feel empowered. It's different. It's not the normal sensation that you've had, but you do feel a strange connection to the natural world around you that you haven't felt before. And you do have a couple of lesser restorations prepared in your suite this morning. It's almost as if nature knew what it needed knew what you needed.
Okay. Well, I cast those.
Okay. How many do you want to cast? How many spell slots do you have available, and how many do you want to use?
I have in my spell slots, in my second spell slots, I got three available. So I check on Vicky first because I know she got hit pretty hard too.
Yes.
Very
injured.
So I'm gonna use all three on her.
Okay.
I don't remember if I.
No, it was just Vicky and I that got hammered pretty hard because we were frontlining it.
All right, go on ahead and roll 3d6.
Give me just 1 second. Nine.
What is your wisdom modifier?
Is +7.
Vicky, how many hit points were you down? Is that
29.
Okay. Miggy, was that? How do you have a +7?
My wisdom modifier? Oh no,
Yeah.
no, sorry. My wisdom. Sorry. That was my wisdom save. My wisdom is +4.
+4. Got it. All right. You get 21 hit points back.
I will take it.
And I will just be careful.
We got silvery bobs and such. We will take advantage.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
Polar Master's great for not getting in to the close. Yeah.
I think we start heading in the direction of the missing party, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll pick up the trail and make sure that we're going in the right direction.
All right, go on ahead and give me a round of survival checks, please. With advantage, because you do know the general direction. However, actually, no, it's regular, just a straight roll, not advantage. 17, 11, 18, 24 for Miggy. Holy shit. Miggy, you walk out the door. You actually recall the exact spot that they were standing on. You could pick up on those twins. You could pick up on their footfalls immediately. And it doesn't matter that that this trail is 24 hours old at this point. You're just like, got it. And you are locked in.
We need, because if we're going to have to carry these people back, we're going to need pack horses and riding horses to get there faster. Are there any big enough for turtles? We got anything big enough that we could ride? If not, we'll just have to bring back pack horses or something, or rather mules, because we got to carry these people back. So we got to hit the stables on the way out. And be like,
okay. If you guys want to stop and get a couple of horses, you can actually stop by the Silver Standard. Billworth is inside the shop. Oh, good morning, friends. Are you setting out on the rescue effort?
Yes, but we're gonna need like donkeys.
How many?
Like 4 to carry back wounded. At least. So let's get 6 because there's a giant bird out there and it might kill a couple. And then we need to make good time. So maybe if there's horses we could get those horses, right? Annie, maybe you should do this. I'm sorry. I'm afraid that the Church of Saint Id commandeered the remaining horses that I had last night. Oh, that's okay. We'll just run. We'll just try and make good time otherwise.
I could do the donkeys for you. Don't worry about the fee. I'll just take it off of your tab. Don't worry about that. Is there anything else I can provide you?
You got something that can fly.
Sadly, I do not. I wish I did. That would be nice.
What about like litters? Like stretcher thingies?
Like a wagon?
Oh, I could provide you. I could provide you with a wagon.
But it's probably uneven going. But you'd say like a litter that you can drag behind
the nest is way up there. We can't I guess we could have a cart. It's got donkeys. Donkeys can't pull a wagon. We can't work in a team. They'll kick each other to death.
Yeah, but they're gonna drag it and kick a litter too. I mean, like we can.
No, but
we got. What?
All right, never mind.
I mean,
we could do like a wagon train, right? Like we could each have one donkey and each have one like cart or wagon or whatever.
Whatever works best for you. I will happily provide you with whatever I can.
Well, you got mules, maybe?
I have, well, as I've said, I've got a half a dozen donkeys and mules for you.
Oh, okay. Well, which one? It makes a difference.
Forgive me, my friend. I am not that well versed in animals.
You're the stable guy. What do you mean you're not that?
I'm not the stable guy. I'm the merchant.
I think we want mules, right? They're the bigger ones.
Yeah.
Better for treacherous terrain.
So then we take 6 mules, some extra rope, and if we gotta lash somebody down to the mule, we do. I don't think we want to be dealing with wagons because it might
Probably
be
want
uneven.
some climbing gear too if that nest is up in the trees.
Well, that's true. Good point.
Yeah.
You guys want to get a climber's kit? Okay.
Sure.
Got
Yeah.
a few, yeah.
Okay. Cool. How many do you want to get?
5.
5?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get
each?
5 just in case.
I lost count.
All right. And
Wait, do we have 3 fingers? Do we have 2 fingers? We have 2 fingers, right? How many fingers do we have?
3, right? Yeah, there's
3.
I think you got 2 and a thumb.
2 and a thumb, right? All right. Yeah. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah. This
all
is
right.
what you get.
How
Okay.
many toes do we have?
Same.
How
It's
many?
2. Yeah.
I'm
Anyhow.
gonna make a huge mistake and Google turtle toes right now.
Well, why would you do that?
Apparently, don't like myself that much.
R.I.P. your browser history. All right.
All right, so we run the 6 mules. We got the 5 climbing kits.
Yep.
And
All
we
right.
head
So
on off.
the climbing
5.
kit. Yeah.
5. The official art shows 5 toes. Now
There you go. Is there like turtlefoot.com registered or something? Is that just like a rate my turtle foot?
Rate my turtle foot.
Rate RATE. Yes, rate.
That is what I said.
I'm clarifying. That's what I said too. Yes. No, we're not going there. All right. Yeah. You take off, and with
I
your
don't know,
survival
man.
check.
Earlier on, you were telling us that morning comes early and it comes fast, and everybody woke up stiff, and I was like, "What's going on here, man?"
Yeah. Dear Penthouse. All right. We keep it going. Keep it classy around here. All right. You head off immediately into the rising sun. You can actually see the sun rising through the fog. It's brighter than usual today for some reason. Everything just feels much more intense. And you head off quickly in a chase. Let's see. Awesome. You run for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. You've gone probably about a good 10 miles north at this point, north and west, which is the direction that they were headed off in. Not unusual to go this far. Give me a round of perception checks, please. Miggy with a 23. Big whammy. All right. And Tony with a 19. All right. The both of you and Frankie with a 16. Actually, the 3 of you do notice a few things that are giving you indicators that you're headed in the right direction. As you go, you do recognize signs of a large avian predator about. You see, like, you hadn't been looking for this before, but the more you travel to the north, the more obvious it actually seems that you've seen the pardon me, I got distracted for a second. You could see where branches have been crashed through. You find another giant feather. You find what looks to be bones picked apart, and they've been there for a while. In addition to the normal forest activity, the further north and west you get, you're kind of headed in the right direction. Miggy, you're driven by the fact that you have seen this all from above, even with the fog. You feel like you have the fog that encases this region constantly. You feel like you just have this gut intuition as to where you're going, and you carry on. You do also notice the occasional signs of hoof prints coming through. A team of 4 horses searching about. It looks like that, they'll be on your trail for a little while, and then they'll branch off in some random direction. And after a while, those hoof prints are gone. But as you are... Pardon me 1 second. All right. Making sure that wasn't my wife texting me. As you go through the woods, you do see a break in the canopy and a break in the fog. And Miggy, you see it off in the distance. The 3 towering trees that you saw in your vision.
That's it right there. Right there.
Yep.
So, can I make a suggestion?
Yep.
Well, yes.
We need to be very quiet. Like super quiet.
You tell the 6-piece band you brought with you with the DJ set. they got to shut up. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Are this everyone making stealth checks or something?
Yeah, everybody give me a round of stealth checks.
Oh no. Okay.
I think this is probably going to go horrible. But
Shocker of shockers, Frankie.
Yeah, that checks out. Why do we need to be quiet?
oh. Okay.
I'm not with you this time, Frankie. We actually need to be quiet.
I will say that on the whole, let me see here. On the whole, 19, 14, 11, 5, and 15. As a group skill check, you guys pass.
Oh, good.
You guys do manage to shut Frankie up before he alerts like the whole forest. And
Ninja.
love it. You it takes you about another hour to get there, but you do see like a clearing, and then at the center of this clearing, the bases of like it's just a wall of tree bark, really. These are like the redwoods, but bigger. Going, up and like the fog clears for a moment, and then there's just the side of a tree that's about as big as, honestly, it's like a small skyscraper. Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Okay,
You've reached the base of the trio of trees that you know to be the lair.
Okay. I think Vicky and I should climb first.
I was just gonna say, let's go.
I think, and then we'll set things up, and then you guys will help pull you guys up afterwards because you got, like
You got climbing gear. Yeah, you get the lead. Yeah, climbing gear. We can tie in as you go. But if you want to take the lead, yeah.
Yeah.
We got
Give me a round.
First, though.
Give me a round of perception checks.
Oof.
Vicky and Miggy, you're both very, very focused on getting out the climbing gear and everything else. But Paulie, you notice that Al Capone is sitting on something on the side of the tree. He's sitting on a metal piton that is already sunk into the tree, like just almost like a branch.
Hey guys, it looks like we ain't the first ones. Looks like somebody's already been lead climber.
Well, good. They put the spokes in for us so we can get on up.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, whoever came before us. That's such luck for us. Because we're just very focused on climbing.
You go up, and
we're not gonna look this in the mouth.
Does it say like Church of Yig pitons?
No. Matter of fact,
Super
this
pious
looks-
pitons.
this looks very old. It looks like it's actually been there for quite some time.
Okay.
I don't want it. It's weathered. Not rusted, oddly enough, but it's weathered, and it almost looks like the wood has grown around it making it like healed around it, almost like bringing it into part of the trunk a little bit. Like this thing isn't going to come out even with a 400-pound turtle stepping on it.
Right.
And you notice that it's almost like a climbing wall going up. Yeah,
Right.
there's already a path embedded.
Oh, good. All right.
Yep.
Well, let's start going then before we convince ourselves not to.
Give me a round of athletics checks with advantage, please.
Athletics.
Let me know round 1. Let me know if you get. Oh, Kassan, you're just like bitch, please, and you just fly up the damn
You
thing.
too.
Vicky, you 2. Tony, you 3. Frank, oh yeah, you all succeed. So
I pulled a 4 and a 5. Yikes! But I have a plus 10.
So we tie the rope around Frankie.
yeah, you tie the rope around Frankie just for safety. Okay, so that's round 1. You guys actually do manage to get like about a third of the way up. Give me a second round, please.
Was it plus 10? Jeepers.
With advantage or no?
With advantage still, because you're using the existing pitons. All right, 12, 11.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh. But why?
Tony and Miggy, I need you both to make dexterity saves for me, please.
Acrobatics or dexterity save?
Whichever you feel like is going to... I mean, technically it's a dexterity saving throw against falling.
Okay.
You both make it. All right. Last round, you guys are starting. You've managed to climb up about a good 60 feet at this point, and it's getting tiring. You both slipped almost a little bit, but now you're climbing up, and you feel like you're getting close to the breaking point of the fog.
Mm-hmm.
But I need one last round of athletics checks, please.
Ooh, I wish this were acrobatics.
Acrobatics could work too.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
With
well
advantage.
then that is.
You made the DC right there, though.
Yeah.
23, 24. Yeah.
Real glad that one.
Miggy, we're going with your athletics check, because if we go with the acrobatics, you failed.
Right.
Tony, yeah, you make it. Okay, cool. Jesus. You all make it up to the top. You pass your individual skill challenges, and you actually break through the... oh, really? That's how that's looking? Ugh, that's annoying. I thought I'd set something up. You all break through to see the sun. And honestly, it's been a long time since any of you have actually seen direct sunlight. Yeah, it actually kind of burns your vision a little bit, burns your eyes as you come up, and it's like, oh, God. But you do see the sun glaring down upon you, and you notice that at the top of this, the tree that you're climbing up kind of levels out into a flat top for a moment, and the branches kind of go up and around it, and you're kind of like in like this bow in the middle of it. And you notice that there are three other trees in the cluster. They proceed taller and taller. You didn't climb up the right one for where the nest is, because you can actually look off and see the nest not too far from where you're at right now. But you can see that up here above the fog, someone has actually built bridges between the tops of the trees. And if you guys want to give me a nature or religion check, I could tell you a little bit something else.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I've come to expect from myself.
Oh my God. How the hell? Okay. Tony, with a 22, you actually recognize the fact that this, you've read about this stuff. These are bridges that tend to be the works of sky druids. Okay, those who worship the sun and the sky and everything that flies. This looks like that this leads up to. This is starting to click that this looks like a shrine that had been established. It looks like it hasn't been active or tended to in some time. You're not quite sure about how stable these bridges are, but you do know that you do need to climb up, and or you do need to get over to the tree that's a little further over, because you could see the nest. You guys can take the long way around, or you could try to figure out if there's a way to bridge the gap. But I'll tell you, there is a height difference here that isn't represented on the map. It may be 30 feet across, but it's also about another 30 feet up.
I relay that information in hushed tones to my compatriots. Does it look like...
yeah, and actually, give me a round of stealth checks while you're there.
Oh, all right. Well, for once.
Yay! We passed as a group.
Yep. I'm gonna say that as you are up there having a discussion, looking about here, you can actually hear something coming from inside the nest, something big.
Okay. I think it's a big black and white stripy bird.
Perhaps. Might be.
Hey, I got a weird idea.
What's up?
What if we had some ropes? We tied them up over here, and then where that bird is, we just ran right over the top of it, and then try to get to the other side and tie them up real fast. So that way the bird wouldn't be able to fly, because the bird flying makes this very inconvenient for all of us.
I don't know if we can make that climb very well, though. It looks like a hard climb.
Yeah. So that's why I work out. So we do these climbs. You don't gotta do nothing. Just leave it to your brother. Come on, can't one of you guys climb as well?
Yeah, we should all be able to climb pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
All right. I'll go first. A good animal handling skills. So
I mean,
worst
what
case,
do
I
we
can pop
gotta-
the bird down.
I mean, I can also get Tiny Tony or Al Capone to fly a rope
Ow.
over if we need,
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Ow, because then the birds won't think about it.
and tie stuff off. If we want to,
Yeah,
do something.
yeah. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Bam.
Yeah. So
I mean, then maybe just loop a rope around the tree and drop it back down. That way, we're not relying on the knot tying ability of a tiny bird.
yeah, we can do that. All right. Well, and Tiny Tony's not a tiny bird. He's very dexterous. He's a miracle of artificer. Ing.
Ing.
We hear you.
So yeah, I do that. I send Al Capone with some rope around a sturdy to run around a sturdy tree and bring it on back.
Okay. I need Al Capone to make a stealth check with disadvantage because he's got a long object trailing after him.
All right. With disadvantage.
Yep. All right. Well, Al Capone grabs the rope, takes off, starts going up and over, and gets up to a point. And Paul, you can actually feel this fear, this jolt of fear, shoot right through him as he just like stops all of a sudden and then dives. And at that point, a very, very large blue head with spikes and a long red wattle and a large beak comes up and peers over the edge of the nest, looking directly at Al Capone.
Oh my god.
And you actually do see black and white plumes ending in brown tips coming up behind it. It is a gigantic sized turkey vulture, because this was supposed to be Thanksgiving week. And I'm going to continue this. I need everybody to make a save versus stuffing breath weapon. No. Save versus cranberry. No, I'm kidding. But at this point, we're going to go on ahead and roll for initiative.
Ooh. Oh, Miggy.
That could have been worse.
All right.
Wow.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't have my token selected, so I am not in the initiative order. But I got a 15.
Hold on. Edit. We're gonna.
I did not either. Sorry.
Put it in there.
But I got a 4.
But it's the blue circle, right?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Damn it, why is this not working? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it is working. By the way, I just literally pulled like the first bird monster that I could out of the out of D&D Beyond, because I do not have this is a homebrew stat. Homebrew set of stats. But so it's not an actual rock that you're fighting, I promise. I'm just using it as the placeholder in the initiative order. Let's see the dexterity. Okay, got it.
Well, because we'd all die.
Not necessarily. Not all of you. It's okay. Got it. All right. Franco, what'd you get?
15.
15. Got it. 15. Tony.
4.
4. Miggy.
4, but slightly
4.
above Anthony.
Okay. Kasan.
18.
Got it. 18. And Vicky.
I got a beautiful 20.
Beautiful. 20. What's your dex?
My dex is 16.
All right. That means you got a plus.
Yeah.
That's 3 modifier.
Got it. Plus 3. Got it. Okay. So Vicky, you will be. I'm gonna make that a 19 then, just so that's in the right order. And let's see. Miggy, I'm making you a 5, just to make sure I have everybody in the right order here. Okay. All right. Come on. Cool. Alrighty. Vicky, you actually see this head pop up over the side of the nest, and it immediately lets out like a very angry. What do you want to do? It's your action.
First and foremost, I would like to get big, please, and thank you.
All right. I will let you know that up here, this is a precarious position that you're in. You guys could potentially be knocked off the sides. You do face additional dangers and risks. So being larger, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, and the more likely, the more difficult it is to retain your footing on a narrow space. So.
Okay. I didn't realize how narrow the space. I'm looking at it. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of crowded. If you want, you can get your cousins to move.
So instead, I will first. I would like to attempt to communicate with my animal handling skills, which did not go well.
Yeah,
So I may have pissed off more.
You try gobbling at it and being like, it's okay. And what you said, what you wound up actually saying in Turkey is we're going to slice you up and serve your ass for dinner. And it goes, yeah.
All right, then I say, and obviously it's gotten more angry, so I say, all right, somebody start thinking of a turkey za special. Because I think we're taking at least some of this shit home with us. And I pull out my bow, and I am with my heavy crossbow. I would like to attack, and no. I'm going to, if it hits, I'd like to enact my fire rune as well.
Okay, and go ahead and roll it. 11 is not going to do it.
Damn. Then, since I am a higher level, I'd like to do it again.
All right. Are you using sharpshooter or anything like that?
I was just.
What is the DM? What is the AC and HPs on this guy?
The base AC is 17, but right now, because you're shooting up, it's got a significant amount of cover, so it's got a +5 bonus to AC. It has 169 hit points. Yeah.
HP 169, base AC of what? 17, you said?
AC of 17, but right now, effectively, it's 22 while you're shooting up at it with the cover it has from the nest.
Unless it's unless you're a sharpshooter, right? Because ignores everything up to 3/4 cover.
That's correct. So that's why I was asking about sharpshooter.
Okay.
I can't even see it.
What's that? No, it's the +5, the -5 to +10. What?
There you go.
Oh, I don't think you'd roll it. I think you just clear it.
Okay, then I'll just do that.
You're gonna go for a shot at 17.
No sharpshooter, just regular,
Okay.
because it'll take down
Yeah.
It'll take it down too far. Okay, well that'll hit.
Wow.
Okay.
And so fiery shackles. You take an extra 2d6, which I just rolled, so that'll be a 6. And you are shackled unless you have a strength saving throw of 12.
Yeah, it is. It immediately just goes, yeah, fuck that. It ignores your fiery shackles, and it also you can see that the fire isn't terribly effective against it. It looks like that this thing might have some sort of resistance to being cooked in an oven. It's gonna take a lot of effort. You gotta remember to preheat it to at least 450.
God.
Yeah. I've been waiting weeks, guys. Let's fucking go. 2 weeks I've been waiting for this shit. All right. In this case, it is now the bird's turn. The bird is going to the bird is the word. The bird is going to rise up and actually I need it's going to fly up over you, and the first thing it's going to do is take a it's going to take its legendary action, and it is going to breathe fire upon you. I need everybody to make a round of dexterity saves, please.
Okay.
Yep.
I did not succeed.
Oh no, Frankie. Oh God, Frankie, no.
Oh no.
Oh God, everybody except Tony. And Tony, I need your minion squad to do them too.
Okay.
I was just thinking about how funny this would be if this is how the Total Tonys met their end, was on the fiery end of a giant turkey in a belated Thanksgiving special.
Are we using guidance? What rules are we using on guidance right now?
We're using the current rules, not the playtest rules.
Okay, good.
Yeah, none of that playtest shit.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll take that instead.
Okay, yeah, DC was 14.
Mhm.
So that means Tiny Tony makes it, Al Capone makes it, Miggy makes it, Vicky eats it, Kassan eats it, Tony makes it, and Frankie definitely takes it. Yeah. Oh God.
I'm on the edge of a cliff. I ain't making a dexterity nothing.
Yeah, you're definitely. I'll tell you that you're definitely not. You guys are gonna take 15 fire if you fail, and 7 if you succeed.
I have Shield Master.
Okay.
So I don't take any if I succeed.
Oh, you fancy. Okay. All right. Yep. So you take that. Now it is going to come soaring through, and using it's gone. It's already gone. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. It is going to do a flyby attack. And it is 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. All right. It is going to come in and go Kassan, Miggy, and Frankie. It's going to go, it's going to kind of swoop in and attack with its talons and then also peck. So we're going to say it's going to try pecking at Kassan, which is D2. All right. Let me start rolling these in here. What's your AC, Kassan?
16.
A 10 is not going to hit you.
Dodge out of the way.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
And I'll take that backhand swing when it leaves my area of threat.
Nice.
20 plus. Yep, and that's not going to hit Miggy.
Whew.
And come on.
Nope.
What the hell? Oh my god. All right, fine.
It's got butterfingers.
Yeah,
We weren't cooked enough.
Yeah, it is very. I'm frustrated with that. Come on, not even one hit. All right. Yeah, it goes on. It goes on ahead and flies by. Kassan, you actually do have enough of a reach to take a swing at it, so go on ahead.
All right. 21.
That'll hit.
9 slashing damage.
Copy that. You actually do slash at its face and manage to actually cut into the wattle a little bit, which does not make it happy. Alrighty. In that case, Kassan, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Bonus action hex it.
Okay. Do I get a save on that?
I don't think that you do. Let me see. Nope, no save. You are hexed, which means you're going to take 1d6 extra necrotic whenever I attack.
That is a concentration effect. Yeah.
Yeah. And I will shoot an Eldritch Blast, which I haven't done
for it.
quite a while. 20.
Okay.
That hits.
Getting some things going here. 7 force plus. Let me see. Do I have a plus 6 necrotic?
Dang.
Okay, so 13 points of damage. Got it. 130. Got it. All right, so it's at 138. Cool.
Over here.
Sounds good. And then you're taking a move, right?
Yeah.
All right. Are you moving across the bridge? Or
No,
are you
I'm moving to the bridge, and I'll kind of grab onto the rope of the bridge.
Got it. Okay. Cool. It is now going to, let's see. I've used one legendary action. Okay. And hold on. Trying to find what I did with this one. This. You know what? I'm going to go on ahead and hold off on my legendary action for the moment. Frankie, it's your action. What do you want to do?
Okay, can I actually see from the angle that I am at that there is an egg in there?
You cannot.
Okay, well...
And that egg is a feature of the map, but that may or may not actually represent anything in reality.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I still think that I'm probably going to climb up into that nest because it's the only way for me to reach it. Right now it is over the edge of the sky, which is not a place that I can go.
Yeah, no, you definitely cannot.
So, looks like that's what I'm going to do. We'll go back. Here we go. Da-da-da. 1, 2, 25. Oh, my walking speed is 40. All right. So I can get to there. That's 35.
That's actually a gap. That is not that's gapped. That is not a there's
it is not as drawn.
Yeah, it is not as drawn. Sorry about that.
Okay,
You
no
are the clouds indicate that it is it's a straight drop. You're basically on like a flat platform.
All right. So
and
this and this, yeah.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
About
good, no problem. Because
and also, as I mentioned, the tree top is about another 30 feet up, in addition to being 30 feet over. So the next way, or the next the level that the bird came from.
Okay.
Sorry, words are failing me right now.
So merely jumping from here to here is really jumping and then trying to be on a shoot. All right. So I can go up and over the long way over the bridges.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I guess that's what I'm going to do. Here we go. So that's 60 feet. And I really hate myself, so I'll get there on my turn with the dash action.
Oh, damn. Okay. I need you to make a dex save as you cross the first bridge.
Ah! All right. I rolled a dex save. I did not make a dex save.
Yeah, you rolled a dex save. I needed you to make it, though.
Me too.
Yeah. As you go, you just start hauling ass across this thing. The bridge. The first thing that happens is that you got about three planks out, and the first one breaks under you.
Right.
You actually do manage to, even though you rolled a 5, you do manage to keep going. But now this bridge is starting to feel pretty compromised, and you're thinking that maybe a double move is not moving that fast is not the wisest thing. So I'm not just going to have you guys fail a save and fall to your death. I'm going to give you a certain. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that evil a DM, but this plank is
you
now
are the
completely
rocks
shattered.
that fall.
I am the one who knocks.
Question, Greg.
Yep.
It's how far up to the did this tree trunk right there?
It's another 30 feet up from where you guys are at, which is
Perfect.
already 120 feet up.
Great. Perfect.
So this is at about 150 or so.
Okay.
Yep. And so these actually these bridges actually go up on a slight incline. Yep. And yeah. All right. So Frankie, you're going to do that. At this point, the bird is going to come down, and I need everybody here. I want you guys to. I need Tony, Vicky, Miggy, actually, and Kassan. I need you all to make a dexterity save. All right, Tony and me, Kassan and Vicky, you both make it. Tony with a 10 and Miggy with a 9. You both are going to fail. You're both knocked prone as the bird comes up and starts flapping flapping at you, and this the force of the wind coming from the wings here, coming off the wings, is enough to knock you guys over. You're going to take. You're both going to take 6 bludgeoning damage, and you're going to be knocked prone. And Miggy, you are actually close to the edge here. I need you to make one more save to see if you fall off.
Don't forget, we have the temporary hit points.
Yeah. And
right.
And that we are tied together through climbing gear.
Oh, so if one of you falls, you all fall? Great. You guys are about 400 pounds each, except for Kassan. So, Kassan, don't be the anchor. This is going to... You're going to find out just how much it sucks to not have a shell. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. This is not going to go well. All right, Miggy, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
So I'm going to drive. I'm on the ground right here.
Yeah, you are prone right now.
I'm going to roll over and drive, pull out a piton and drive it into the rock and tie off on it. That's what I'm doing with my action.
Okay. Go on ahead and just give me a...
But I'm going to do it a little bit further away from the edge.
Okay.
Roll over, crawl to here, drive the piton.
Gotcha. Hey, is Frankie tied in with you guys?
Yeah. I mean, did he untie?
Well, yeah, if he's running off by himself. Because otherwise, how much rope do you have between each of you?
Like, I mean, we're probably like 15 feet or whatever from climbing.
I think the main thing with climbing gear is it just prevents you from falling more than 25 feet. I don't think you have to tie into each other.
Yeah, I wasn't aware we were tied into one another.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, never mind then. But I'm driving a piton to have an anchor point up here.
Got it. Okay. Cool. And you're standing up or no?
No, I'm staying down.
Low?
Yeah,
Got
staying
it.
low.
Cool. Alrighty. Are you doing anything else? You got a bonus action and you got a move action.
Oh, bonus action. Do I have powers or anything? Am I feeling anything?
I mean, it's funny. As I mentioned, you do have you do instinctually feel that you have access to a couple of things. You have animal friendship and speak with animals available now as first level spells. And
I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna make friends with an angry turkey.
But you know what? You actually do think that perhaps if you channeled divinity, you might be able to do something.
Okay. Well, then that's an action, not a bonus action. So I guess I'll just yeah. That's what I got.
Okay. Cool. Then in that case, yeah, that'll be the end of your turn. Tony, you're up.
Okay.
What do you and your army of minions do?
Yes. It's going to be a little bit more simple this round because this guy looks kind of nasty. I'm actually not going to do what I normally do in terms of going in the direction of damage. I am going to summon instead a protector cannon. So that'll be my action. As a bonus action, it is going to pulse. So it's going to have it on my shoulder. It is going to pulse temporary HPs. So Vicky, myself, Kassan, and Miggy all get 5 temp HPs.
Oh, it's like that. Okay.
Oh, I already had that. I already had 5.
Yeah. Well, okay. If you no 5, if you I mean, I was down to none. I don't know how many you had. So 5, unless you have. Did you not get hit?
7. Yeah.
Did you get hit earlier? When the initial fire and such. Anyway, let's see. So that's action, bonus action. I will hold on to my any potential reaction. And I'm going to go to a crouch.
Okay.
That's going from prone to kind of like a hunkering down.
I'll give you guys advantage on dex saves to avoid getting blown off with that.
Yeah.
And actually, Miggy, with you tied off right now, you only have about a 10-foot radius that you could move in, but you, unless something happens to that rope, you can't fall at the moment.
Right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Let's see. That is... and is there anything else you want to do, Tony?
I will. So I can't move. I can't move Panic Tony because that'd be a bonus action. I am gonna have actually. I'm gonna have my little terror, Owl Capone. He's going to basically do a flyby of this turkey, which does not provoke opportunity attacks, and he's gonna try and hit with his talons. He is going to miss.
He does not pull an eagly.
No, he pulls. He like scratches a feather in the plumage, ruffles the feathers a little bit.
Oh,
He's doing his best to be another distraction, flying away.
Got it. All right, cool. That is that. In that case, let's go on ahead and go back up to Vicky.
Right. Not loving my position right now. I'm gonna kind of scooch back right over here next to Kassan. No offense. Okay. And I'm gonna shoot the thing.
no.
Go for it.
Next to Kassan, no offense. Like as though his name
You
was
can
offensive.
scooch by me anytime, Vicky. It's no problem.
17 hits for 14 piercing.
Fantastic.
All right.
Got it. All right. So
Second attack.
And I'm gonna do it again. Let's see if it
go
hits.
for it. 23 for 8. Yep.
That will hit.
Vicky Wick.
Vicky Wick is just popping off. Good news is yeah, you've pissed it off. You've done some serious damage with that at this point. Bad news is I got my breath weapon back. So, legendary action right off the bat. Let me see. You know what? It's on 20, so I'm going to do the lair action first. This is the problem when my bad guy rolls a 20 on initiative. He has legendary actions and lair actions. So, lair action at this point, a gust of wind comes up. I need Miggy and Tony, because you both are already low to the ground, this isn't going to affect you. But Kassan, Vicky, and Frankie, I need the three of you to make me some dex saves.
Can I lobby for advantage since I wrapped my arm around the rope of the bridge?
Yeah, you can do that. All right. Vicky's got a 12. And Frankie.
Okay, well, gonna continue on. Gotta do what I can do. 20 feet.
Well, no. I need you to make a save.
Oh.
It's not your turn yet. I need you to make a save. Get your ass back.
I'm right after the turkey, so
yeah, but
what's going on?
Turkey. This is the lair action. I'm just getting started, bitch.
Wait, how is he? He's just shooting me?
No, this is a gust of wind coming up.
Oh, a gust of wind. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Are you sure I don't fall to my death?
Jesus Christ.
The inspiration.
Anton, didn't you already? Oh no, who burned their inspiration earlier?
That was me. I'm Frankie. If you have one, you gotta.
I do not have one, or I definitely would.
You can use my inspiration.
I appreciate that. I don't know that it will help, but I do appreciate it. Here it goes. It did not help.
Well, it wasn't a critical failure.
Yeah,
All right.
That's
Well, that's true.
At this point, Frankie, you get tossed around and you grab onto the rope so hard that that first off, I need I'm gonna force another dex save from Kasan here because you said you tied your arm in to the rope.
Well, I said like I just wrap it around to have something to hold on to.
Yeah, exactly. So you basically like latched yourself into it. All of a sudden, basically what happens is that Frankie is trying to run and trips and inverts the fucking rope bridge. So you actually get twisted down to the ground with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Frankie.
Yes, sorry.
No,
hey, you doing great.
Like a fucking ninja, I roll with it.
Yeah,
And
you
I
actually
get
do
that
manage
bridge in a goddamn full Nelson. Like,
Yeah, you actually do manage to extricate your arm before it's ripped out of its socket. Frankie, you unfortunately aren't so lucky. You are currently entangled within the ropes of this bridge because and you also wound up breaking yet another one of the panels. You think that one more failed save on this bridge is going to be enough for it to finally actually break. So this right here, these two panels are both toast. And Frankie, you are currently entangled within the ropes. You did it as a way to save yourself, but now you're finding that you are not able to extricate yourself easily. This is putting you in a very, very precarious position.
That's extraordinarily generous of you. Thank you.
I mean, I'll hit you with 12d6. All you got to do is rage on your way down, and you'll probably just get knocked unconscious.
I mean, if anything's gonna piss him off.
I mean, yeah.
I didn't even get to do anything.
He breaks the bridge and he just goes, fuck. It's just like,
No, you know what's funny is there is a chance. There is a 1 in 8 chance that if I would rage while falling to the ground, that I would be able to teleport back up.
Yep.
That would be some shit. That would be some shit. All right. Okay. Now, now those of you that have that are either prone or tied to the ground, you have disadvantage on this save as you are dealing with yet another breath weapon coming in at you. The fire breathing turkey is this is the spirit of turkeys everywhere coming back to roast the roasters. Yeah, dex saves, please.
You said so being crouched is at disadvantage?
That is disadvantage on it being crouched. And Miggy, you're
That's fine.
yeah. All right,
now,
Kasan.
is this a magic? This is a magical effect.
This is a breath weapon.
Would a magic resistance affect the breath weapon?
Yeah, I would say that. Sure.
Okay. Because I always forget that I got this necklace on. But there you go. I resisted it with my magic necklace resistance.
Son of a bitch. All right, yeah. You duck back thinking like, oh, you're about to get cooked, and the breath weapon literally stops. Like it just like an invisible barrier comes up, just whoomp, and it blows in Vicky's face instead. But Vicky makes the save. Miggy and Tony, you guys are shit. All right, so you guys are gonna take 23 each with the fire, and Vicky, you're gonna take 11. What does that put everybody at?
I'm down.
All right, Miggy's unconscious.
Can't be careful with breath weapons.
It's tough. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys can't tell, I kind of just reskinned a dragon for this, but wanted to make it thematically apropos. And now it's going to come in and having having nuked everybody, it's going to come in and try a flying attack. 1, 2, 3. And that's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. 450. Yeah, it's going to fly by. It's going to go Tony, Vicky, and Kassan. And Kassan, you do get your attack off on it. Plus 7 to hit all around. That's a miss. That is on Vicky. Vicky, your AC is 18. Yeah, fuck me. And holy shit, how am I just missing with everything? And your 15 isn't going to be enough. You actually get a chunk of a feather, but that's about it.
You did a pretty good job of hitting people.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it for my bad guy for now. Kassan, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I am going to bonus action Hexblade's Curse the turkey.
Okay, so it's Hexed and now Hexblade's Curse. All right.
Yep, Hexed and Cursed, and then it's going to get another Eldritch Blast to the face, hopefully.
Well, at this point, you can get tail feathers.
I'll Eldritch Blast and tail feathers.
Into the ass face.
Into the ass face.
Into the ass face. I'll take it.
All right. Roll it. 16 is not going to do it. Not going to do it. 17 is the magic number.
That's all I got.
All righty. Cool. And Tony, is that you taking an attack of opportunity as it goes by?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, got it. Vicky, did you want to try and pop off one as it passes through your threatened range? Because it did try to melee you.
I would like to. Yes, please.
Please feel free to take an attack. Holy shit.
And with that, I'd like to enact Sharpshooter. So it's going to add 10 to my damage, please. So it'll be 24.
All right, so that would be well, you got to call that before you take the shot.
Oh, okay. Then I won't take it. Thank you.
Yeah. No worries. No worries. Got it. All right, so you do 14 points of damage. And you actually, out of everybody that's taken a shot at it, you actually do find purchase, and you hear it like as you get it like right in the thigh. Alrighty. So yeah. So that's it for the opportunity attacks. Kassan, it is oh wait. Hold on. You did the glaive that missed. Yep. You did your turn. Okay, got it, because you were back to back. Frankie, you are currently entangled. I need you to either make a strength or a dex save. Warning, if you make a strength save and you fail it you fail it, you're gonna have you will free yourself, but you will free yourself by tearing and breaking the bridge. Oh my god.
I would like to rage.
Yeah, you just go fuck, and Jesus. Oh my god, guys. All right, I'm gonna, because you were entangled, you break it. You were breaking it out. I need you to roll me a D100.
You got it, man. Here you go. D100. 12. Living the best life.
All right. Here's what happens. You manage to. You think that you're like ripping you get so pissed off. You go into a full blown rage here as you're tangled up, and you just start tearing at this. What you wind up doing is tearing the two main ropes that are the guidelines here. You just pull them apart. What does that wild surge mean? Real
it's
quick.
A good question. Trying to figure it out. It just closed.
Shit.
Give me the wild surge. There it is. Wild surge. Shadow tendrils that deal necrotic damage. Cool, man.
All right.
Really could have used a 2 on that.
All right. Hold on a second. I'm going to look something up real quick, and I will let you know what happens. Okay, one second.
I believe you. So you guys remember that one time when I killed my character through sheer incompetence and bad rolls? on the live stream. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I feel like I'm having a flashback of it right now.
Welcome back.
You know, it's nice to be here again. Honestly, it's a familiar feeling.
If Greg makes me start over again at level 5, I'll be basically like I didn't get that much XP from the last one. If he makes me start over from level 1, I will never be able to get back up here.
Oh, my backyard chicken. Well, bathtub chicken. Wait, you have to go out and eat our chicken in the bathroom? Yeah.
Conversation.
We're exploring hobbies these days. Now that I've got Sundays free. Right. You okay then? Oh, yeah. I mean, sort of. There's something I have to do with life. Oh, yeah. Whenever I'm procrastinating on something, I make an appointment for myself to do it. That way?
Okay.
I think that's Anton.
Yay!
Here's what goes down.
Mute Miggy.
Probably just need to mute Miggy for a moment. I don't know if you were able to do that.
I think I should be able to. Hold on a sec. There we go. All right, I will unmute him when he returns. But here's what's up. So, yeah, you wind up actually like getting all pissed off that you're all tangled up here, and you wind up breaking the 2 main tie lines that hold this bridge together. This bridge is fucking falling apart. The bridge splits. But you are about to go into free fall. But the black necrotic tendrils grab you and are actually like rooted to where you were sitting on the bridge. I'm coming up with a creative solution to a fucked up problem here. The bridge is toast now, but you are now hanging off the side of this, and I'm giving you one last chance to make one damn saving throw here, bud. You are currently tied up in it, but you are held to this by your necrotic tendrils.
Strength saving throw is what you want?
I'll give you a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you.
Here it goes.
Here we go.
18.
Hey!
You managed to finally like to claw your way up, but you have destroyed the bridge. The bridge is gone. The bridge swings and is just like flapping in the breeze.
We're gonna have to mend that. It's gonna take some time. But...
Yeah, that's a problem for a new, or that's a different problem that's going to require a whole different set of solutions. But yeah, you do manage to get out of there, kind of. Miggy, I need. Oh yeah, I muted you for a second there, bud.
Okay.
All good. I need you to make me a death save.
I don't wanna.
I'll make it for you.
Can my shadowy tendrils help Miggy with his death save?
All right, I know what your save is. Oh, you made okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Are you cranking
Success.
things, Miggy?
Yeah. Sorry.
All good.
Yeah.
Tony, you're up.
All right. So, first things first, I'm going to reach over and I'm going to tap my brother Miggy, and I'm going to hit him with a level 2 cure wounds. So that's going to heal him for 14. Then I'm going to pulse my protector cannon, so everyone who is on the on the area there, they're going to get 5 is continues to be the magic number. 5 temporary HPs, and let's see. I will move slightly, crouching down slightly over, and I think that is going to be it for now. I hold on to my reaction.
Okay, copy that. Vicky, you're up.
Okay. Well, honestly, I would like to move kind of towards the middle of the rock because I don't like heights.
Sure.
And No offense, Miggy, but I don't want to crack my shell. 'Cause if I crack my shell, it's done. I'm already halfway there, so I can't do it no more. I am going to do what I always do and shoot my bow, and I don't think that's gonna make it.
No, it's gonna miss it by 1. You
So I'm
get
gonna
it
do it
right.
again.
You get it right in the nice plumage. Oh shit, that hits.
There you go.
All right.
And I'm gonna take my action surge and do it again.
Oh my god, you're going full auto, Vicky Wick. Got it.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh my god, how the hell are you rolling 14 damage every time? That's my question.
What?
It is.
Style.
It is now bloodied.
Oh, I get another one.
Yeah, another one. Yeah.
So I get another one.
Oh my god.
Let's keep it going, please.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Nice.
It's starting to look like a pincushion. It's a very, very angry bird at this point.
Nice.
It's like half a Boromir at this point.
Yeah, right?
Oh.
You don't ever want to go full Boromir. You don't ever. Yeah. Poor Sean Bean. Gets killed in every movie.
And
All right.
I think he's doing okay.
Yeah.
It's so
I
much
think
worse
he's
than the
doing
book.
All right, legendary action. It's going to come in, and it's going to do its wing attack again. I need everybody to give me a dex saving throw. It's your favorite.
For crouching, is it straight or advantage, or what's the?
If you're crouching or if you're prone, it gives you advantage. Yeah. Frankie, you are not subject to this because you're actually not there for it.
Oh, great.
Yep. All right. Miggy, you're gonna take it, and then Tony, you're gonna make it. Let me see. Got it. All right, Miggy, you're gonna take 4 points of damage, and I need Vicky and Tony, or no, Vicky and Kasan.
I rolled an 18.
Oh, I do see it. Okay, yeah, got it. And then Vicky.
Save.
All right, Vicky, do you mind throwing? Oh, hey, that's
Yes.
funny. You're just like, oh, bitches. Yeah, whatever.
That's why I moved towards the middle of the rock.
Yep. All right. So now this bird is gonna land, and it's gonna kind of like land on a perch here, and it's gonna go after Vicky specifically with a vengeance because it is tired of getting lit up. So let's see. What's your AC, Vicky?
My AC right now is 17.
Oh, that's a crit. That's a
Ooh.
miss. And that's a hit. Okay. So, first thing it's going to do is come at you with the beak attack.
Actually, sorry, Silvery Bob's on the critical attack.
Thanks,
You
bud.
knew it was coming.
You're number one with me, Paulie. You're number one. I'm just letting you know, okay? Yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm just the support mob over here with my my little squad.
All right.
My
All right.
little
Yeah.
clan squad.
We got to remember to put them on the map so I can fucking slaughter them. All right. I'm not mad or anything. I promise. All
That's
right.
true. You
so
know, Al Capone didn't get his flyby attack either last time, so you know.
All right. Well, yeah. Okay, so that's going to be 2d10 plus 4 plus 2d6 plus 4. Got it. It's better than 4d10 plus 4. Oh my god. Okay, so you're going to take 19 points of damage. That's going to take out all of your temp HPs and put you at 4 hit points.
Copy that.
Yep, this thing lands and it is.
Did you add the 5 from the second time that I pulled? Okay. Yeah, I got you.
All right, cool. I do not get my breath weapon back, so it is now just like ready to fuck bitches up. It is getting personal at this point. That is it for my bad guy. Kasan, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to attack 24
That's
to
a hit. Yep.
All right,
Nice.
so that's going to
Hit
come with some extras.
Yes.
So it's going to be 13 slashing
Nice.
Okay.
plus the hex damage plus the I get an extra 3, I think, on this month. What is it? Extra damage on hit, right? Let me check my character sheet. I think it's an
Hexblade's
extra
Curse?
3 damage. Yeah. Hexblade's Curse, 3 damage. So that's a total of 27 damage.
13 slashing plus 1, that's 14 plus 3, that's 17 damage, not 24 or 27.
Did I say 27?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
I heard
I don't know how to
17.
math.
Oh, 17?
I thought it-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 17 points. Sorry about that. Maybe I misheard.
All right.
Okay.
And then I get my follow-up polearm master attack
Yeah.
Miss.
at a 16. All right.
Yeah, not so much. At least we're all universally sucking on a lot of our rolls tonight, and a lot of it is to comedic effect. All right, Frankie, what do you want to do?
Well, let's what as
Run back over the bridge that doesn't exist anymore.
yeah, I'm like, I guess keep going. The thing that I've committed to, I'm gonna run to the freaking nest. It's
All
gonna
right.
be dead by the time I get there.
Give me a dex save as you go across the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one cracks? Have I rolled above a 6 on a dex save yet? I do not know.
All right.
So-
Does anybody else have any
You
inspiration?
can only move your regular movement, so that's what, 35, 40?
40.
5, 6, 7, 8. That almost gets you across. As you do, one of the posts on this side comes out, and half the bridge or one of the safety rails just kind of like comes away. I need you to give me an athletics check right now.
Okay. That I can do.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna say that you actually do make a dive and get an extra 5 feet of movement. But the bridge is severely compromised, and if there's one more failed save on it, the thing's gonna go down. Just in case you didn't catch the theme here, this one took 3 saves to fail. This one only takes 2 saves to fail. You fuck up once on this thing and you're plummeting. All right, just making. I'm spelling it out.
I
So-
like those odds.
I'm nothing if not a generous and benevolent overlord here. Miggy, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
You're on mute.
Okay, do I got healing? Am I feeling a heal? Do I got some like
What do you have prepared? What did you want to prepare this morning? You
well,
don't have your domain spells anymore, but you have you have new domain spells, and you have different.
do I- But I always kept cure wounds, right?
Then you have that.
Okay. So I always have cure wounds and guiding bolt. Those are the 2 things I know I got, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do a level 3 guiding bolt at it, and I'm gonna use my clockwork charm.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit it automatically with my +7 to hit. So I'm gonna do 66 radiant damage to it.
6d6, right?
Yeah. Yes. 6.
All right. Roll it.
66 straight damage.
Like Jesus. Holy shit. All right.
Okay.
Got it. Yeah, you hit it hard.
Okay, and then for my bonus actions, this guidance is an action, right? Okay, no. So then I'm just going to can I do heal Vicky with a potion?
Yeah, I'll let you do that as a bonus action.
Okay, good. That's what I do.
Okay.
It's just hold on. It's a shitty potion. That's all I got. Let me.
Okay.
I'll roll it. Here, I'll roll it. And go on to the next thing as soon as I find it.
Well, the next thing is going to be a legendary action,
Oh, okay.
attacking on attacking you. It's going to be a talent attack. So D20 plus 7.
Okay, so 9 hit points back to Vicky.
And 11 is not going to hit you. Okay.
No.
Yeah, you actually do feel the talons of this bird rake across the back of your shell, and you're like, thank God I'm a turtle. All right, Tony, you're up.
Okay.
I almost thanked Yig there on accident. I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah. Wait, fuck that guy. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. First things first. I'm gonna pulse my protector cannon to give everyone on the platform a little healing. Okay, that's nice. That's 11 temp HPs.
Yay!
Nice.
That does not suck. And then I'm going to toll the dead.
Oh man.
On it. So let's see here. Is it missing hit points? Yes, it is. It's going to be
Very
a
much so.
wisdom of 14.
Oh, Jesus.
Man, that's
Wisdom of 14.
out of a 2d12 with the 6. Yeah. So it's a save or suck.
All right. I fail.
Wow.
So it takes 6 points of necrotic damage.
It is at 20 hit points. All right.
Al Capone is going to try and swoop on by.
Oh my God. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go, Al Capone. That's a hit.
Finish him.
You little
No, he only
shithead.
did
All
one
right, let's
damage.
go. You little bastard.
Yeah, I think it's one damage.
Hey, every point counts.
Yeah.
He's
One
done more
slashing
damage to this bird than I have.
Yep.
As
Yep.
he flies away.
Him.
Because your barbarian decided to fucking run away. Yeah, that's brilliant. Run away. All right, and yeah. Anything else, Paulie?
No, I will hold on to my my other options at the moment.
Vicky Wick, take us home, baby.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
it.
let's do it. Here we go. We got attack number 1.
Oh
That's it.
shit!
How many did it have left?
It's now at 5 hit points with after 14 piercing.
All right.
Oh.
And there it is.
And there it is.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Vicky Wick is here.
Yeah.
It's a total number of like 80% of the damage.
It falls off. It actually its head snaps back as you plant a bolt right between its eyes. Its head snaps and it just slumps backwards and falls dramatically off the side of the tree. And after a couple of seconds, you just hear this gigantic crash and the ground shakes.
We still got to go down there and get the meat, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we gotta see.
Gonna have a lot of zaz off of that motherfucker.
Any of the friends are up here. You know, if anyone survived, we gotta probably mend this this here bridge and such.
Can we take our time climbing and putting pitons in to just traverse straight to the nest from where we're at, or is there like a gap you have?
I'm gonna say it's 9:57. I'm gonna say that you guys actually do manage to eventually figure out a way across. You do find the hunting party wounded and or unconscious in the nest. They are alive, but certainly bloodied. It looks like that Valeron tells you immediately that oh my God, what's the kid's name? Friggin'
Tamsin
had been instrumental in bandaging everybody up, and you can actually see that there are a number of eggs in this nest that the bird had been nesting upon, and you're willing to bet that they're probably going to hatch soon, which is why they were gathering food and not eating it themselves.
What about the rescue party? Are they up in this nest?
You do not see a rescue party.
Okay.
All right. After a couple of hours of work and engineering and figuring some shit out, running rope back and forth and some really creative mending, and Frankie like lowering himself down on one end of the broken bridge and somebody swinging the other and it getting mended and all that other shit, you guys actually do manage to descend with the party and make it back successfully to the village of Helix, triumphantly returning.
Any word on the rescue party back at the village?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
I wonder what we're going to do next episode.
Well, I will say that it's getting close to sunset, and the party from the Church of Ig has heard neither hide nor hair. When beaten, bruised, and missing the horses return, Gamdar, Celia, and Hendon. Brother Othar is not with them. They they come back beaten, bloodied, and torn. And both Celia and Gamdar have a 1,000-yard stare as they proceed directly into the church, wordlessly. Hendon approaches you and says, Thank you for saving my son.
What?
Brother Othar has fallen.
How long?
We were ambushed in the night. He put up a good fight, but we were overmatched. We spent the night and most of the day fleeing. There's no way he could have survived.
What were you attacked by?
Bone Knights. That is what they call them. Large skeletons with large weapons that dealt that would their blows would drain the very life out of you.
Go to your family. At least there was a silver lining to today.
Indeed. Thank you. I owe you a debt.
We just did what was right.
Indeed. All right. And with that is where we're going to leave it
Although
tonight.
some new armor wouldn't be, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Little credit wouldn't.
I think that is where we're going to leave it tonight.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Harvest Festival. Fuck colonizers. All right. And thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. Anybody who stuck around to watch, really appreciate you. See a few folks turning in on Twitch. Once again, I am DM. Oh, we never did intros tonight. We got so wrapped up in other stuff. We never did introductions. But anyhow, I'm DM Greg. This has been Secrets of the Barrowmaze. I hope you've enjoyed this. Our little Thanksgiving special with a rousing set of consequences for the shape of the campaign going forward. I'm very excited to see where all this goes. Please follow us, secretsofthebarrowmaze.com. You can also book me to run a game session like this for you, with you and your friends. I am happy to do so. Matter of fact, I've been running for a number of private clients as of late, including people out here in Hollywood whose names I am not allowed to drop in public because I've had to sign NDAs. So, good stuff.
Nice.
Anyhow, so if I'm good enough for them, I'm good enough for you. Bring me to your table and let's have a good time. Anyhow, that's it for tonight. We'll see you next week. And until then, have a great week and roll them 20s.